to my channel. I'm your host, Master32210. Well, here's a second video in this series of this racing go-kart build. Let me show you what I kind of got done. I'm still fabbing up a lot of stuff. This is definitely being a fun project, and it's being very inquisitive, like how things are getting done. Let me show you some of the stuff I've pulled off and what else is to be done. Alright, well, let's start out with the front end. If you notice, right there is the frame, right where my finger's at. Here's the top of this front beam. I've lifted it, I think, a total of 5 inches, I believe, is what I raised this. I wanted to keep my frame, if you kind of notice, I kind of wanted to leave it somewhat low. Trying to get, I don't know, like a little race car dragster look. If you notice, I've got my front hubs. I ordered them off eBay from company is Easy Bore. They sent me a cool little sticker. I'll end up putting that on the dash. Aluminum. It's aluminum hubs, chrome plated. Let me see if I can kind of get you. You can kind of see it right in there. Got my go-kart rims mounted. I love the look of them on the front. For the back, if you notice, I kind of switched it up. The other rims and tires were kind of. The tire was perfect. The rim itself was kind of goofball. It's a three pattern triangle like your normal go-kart wheels, but it's a smaller center bore, and the lug pattern is a little smaller. So I traded them off to a buddy of mine for a different set, but I thought about it. Kind of want to make this thing unique too. Kind of, I don't know, nostalgic hot rod racer or something. I'm just having fun with this. So I thought about it. I was like, well, let's just go with the golf cart rims that I had from the golf cart shop. It ended up giving to me while I was building the trike. I've got this one, if you notice, it's black, and I've got another one right over there. It's actually like a gray color, so I'm just going to end up painting both rims kind of chrome. Put them on here. Let's see what else. Cut the bearing holders off the go-kart. Get this thing out of the way. If you notice, took my cutting disc, cut them both out, try to clean them up, and I'll end up re-welding them right on the bottom side onto the frame. So that's ready. I've got one new bearing. We cleaned one of the originals up, and one unfortunately had to get cut off. It was on there, wouldn't come loose. I've got another bearing coming in the mail, brand new. I've got the rear sprocket coming. It's a 54 tooth. Made to bolt and slip right onto an 1.25 inch axle. That's what I got over there. Here's the original axle. This thing was a pain in the butt to finally get everything off of it. I literally had to beat the bearings and every single thing off. Here goes the original brake disc. There's the hub, so we're going to reuse that. I've got the original caliper that came off that. I've got the original master cylinder, which is right here on this cart. I'm going to try to rebuild this, see if it works. If it doesn't, I'm just going to order another one. They're like 75 bucks. Let's see what else we got going on. Not really too much. Like I said, I'm kind of waiting on parts. Oh, got the engine put up here. This is the engine out of my trike that I was building. It's 420cc Predator engine from Harbor Freight. Spent like $350 on this, and I was like, I'm going to use this somehow or another. Had to pull the air cleaner off right now. Still trying to get this mocked up, how I'm going to set this in there. Oop. Got the exhaust, the back tip off. I'm going to actually pull this. I want to actually, for a mental reference note, I want to come out, back, down, and straight back, and possibly tee it out, make it like a dual setup out of the back. I thought that would look kind of cool. The motor is not, I know somebody's going to say something about it sitting at an angle. No, this is not the final spot. If you notice, the front of the motor sitting on the front beam. What I'm going to have to do, if you kind of see, I've kind of just drew a line. Think about cutting it right here, coming up, curving with it, and it'll allow the air cleaner to go back on. By doing that, and over here as well, let's see, this is just a temporary line I just drew. Think about hacking this a little bit out right here on this side, so it'll allow this the Comet torque converter to slide back and I can actually go with it that way. I want to go about that way, approximately about an inch. What that will do is allow this little drive gear right here to clear the frame fully, and if I'm hoping everything goes right, I'll be able to send the chain straight back. Worst case scenario, I already thought of this, I might have to notch a line right here in the body, make like a chain guard, and let the chain come through. But I'm determined to win this bet. I've been told by a lot of people, oh, that's not going to happen. You'll never get this kind of engine chain driven on this mower. So I took that bet. I said, you know what, I'm creative. Let's do this. Hopefully, couple more days, just fiddling around. I got to get some plate steel to make a engine plate. But tomorrow, sorry guys, tomorrow is going to be a fun day. We're going on a field trip, and I'm going to include that in this video to make part 2. I'm not going to say until the morning. This is like 11 o'clock at night. Just got in from work, just out here fiddling around. Tomorrow's a field trip. I'll take you on that adventure, and hopefully we'll find some more gadgets and gadgets to add on to this, and some more parts locally. We'll show you tomorrow. A little field trip today, and I remember from watching a video from Fearless Front where I had seen the biggest horde of sprockets, chains, and all the different implements that you would need to build a go-kart, lawn tractor, etc. And we're here today, and it would be Tractor Supply. I remember they had a whole entire giant shelf full of it. So we're getting ready to walk in and go check it out. As far as a whole horde of sprockets and all for building the lawn tractors or go-karts, look at this. All different kinds. All different kinds of sprockets. Everything you'd want from every size. Chain. Every little thing what you want. Even right here. If they had another pair of these, I was thinking about go ahead and picking up 2 of these. We got even the go-kart, different bearing holders. There's a little bit of everything in here. Chain. Went ahead and picked up a box, 10 foot, 41 chain. Even though it should be a master link, picked up a couple extras. An idler sprocket. I wish I had more of these. This right here is like $45 worth of stuff. Might go ahead and pick up chain brake. Could always use one of them. Well, let me see what else they got, and we'll get back to the shop. If nothing else, hey, this might be the end of this little video, just a quick update. Thumbs up, kind of helps my channel. Keep that in mind, guys. Thank you so much for watching.